What if I told you that maybe you're not poor? You've just been carefully trained to never become rich. Would you even have the courage to keep watching? Because the truth is, from the moment you were born, an entire system started shaping the way you see money, and it was never designed to make you wealthy. It was designed to keep you functional, busy, and most importantly, predictable. And the scariest part isn't even that. It's that this training is so subtle, you've probably been defending it your whole life without realizing that every financial decision you make might be driven by patterns that were never truly yours. Since you were a kid, you were taught that money is hard, scarce, almost unreachable. Phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, or stability is what really matters, were repeated so many times that they stopped being opinions and became absolute truths in your mind. But here's the part no one tells you. These ideas didn't come from nowhere. They were passed down from people who never truly understood how money works themselves, which means you inherited beliefs from people who never achieved the results you want. And yet, you're still using those beliefs to guide your decisions. And this is where the game starts to get dangerous. Because when you believe making money is hard, you automatically accept earning less. When you believe building wealth takes forever, you settle for slow progress. When you think investing is risky, you keep your money sitting still, losing value every single day. Do you see the pattern? The world isn't working against you. It's the mental model that was installed inside you without your awareness. Now pay close attention to this. Wealthy people don't think the way you do. And this isn't an opinion. It's a behavioral fact. While you were trained to trade time for money, they were taught to multiply money with strategy. While you chase security, they chase leverage. While you avoid risk, they learn how to control it. This creates an invisible gap between those who build wealth and those who spend their lives chasing it. But maybe the most uncomfortable part is this. You might be reinforcing this conditioning every single day. Every time you spend money to escape frustration, every time you avoid learning something new about money, every time you say, that's not for me, you're strengthening the very system that keeps you stuck. It's like playing a game where the rules were designed for you to lose, and still choosing to follow those rules perfectly. But there's an even deeper layer to all of this, and almost no one notices it. You weren't just taught to think wrong about money. You were conditioned to feel wrong about money, to feel guilty when you earn more, to feel fear when you invest, to feel anxious when you see someone growing faster than you. These emotions aren't natural. They were attached to money over time, creating an invisible block that freezes your decisions even when logic tells you otherwise. And that's why so many people learn about finances and still stay in the same place. They know what to do, but they don't do it because the problem was never information. It was programming. It's like trying to drive a powerful car with the handbrake on. No matter how hard you accelerate, something is always holding you back. And that something is the exact set of beliefs and emotions that were installed in you from the beginning. Now let me show you something that can completely shift the way you see your financial life. People who build wealth aren't necessarily smarter. They just operate under a different set of rules. They question more, test more, fail faster, and learn faster. They don't see money as something rare, but as a resource that can be created, expanded, and directed. And here's a point that might sting but needs to be said. As long as you keep waiting for total security before you act, you'll stay stuck. Because the system that trained you to not lose is the same one preventing you from winning. It keeps you comfortable, but trapped. And comfort, in this case, is a silent trap, because it gives you the illusion of stability while slowly limiting your growth. But there is a way out. And it starts with something simple but extremely rare. Questioning. Question everything you believe about money. Question why you earn what you earn. Question why your money never seems to stay. Question why some people seem to move ahead faster than others. Because the moment you start questioning, you stop operating on autopilot. And when you step out of autopilot, you begin to see opportunities that were invisible before. And maybe the most important step of all is this. Start exposing yourself to new environments, new ideas, new references. Because as long as you stay inside the same environment that reinforces the same beliefs, nothing changes. The environment you're in directly influences the kind of decisions you make. And different decisions are the only path to different results. The truth is, no one ever really taught you how to make money for real. You were taught how to work, how to obey, how to survive, but not how to build wealth. And that changes everything. Because once you understand this, you realize the problem was never lack of effort. It was lack of direction. You weren't failing. You were just following a map that doesn't lead where you want to go. So the real question isn't, how do I make more money? It's this. Are you willing to unlearn everything you've been taught so far? Because as long as you keep operating with the same mindset that brought you here, nothing truly changes. But the moment you decide to break that pattern, you stop being someone trained to lose and finally start playing to win.